Moving that patient wasn't easy. He was a big fella, wasn't he? Here, let me give you a rub.
Don't you understand the signals Nicole's sending you?
What are you talking about?
Nicole has got the hots for you, and she's got it bad.
Nicole and I are friends, that's all.
Is that what you think?
Of course.
Well, you might think that you're friends, but Nicole is obviously thinking something else.
Are you telling me this is my friend or is my charge nurse?
Both. And I know it's none of my business.
You're right there.
But sometimes these things can get out of hand. I've seen it before.
These things.
One-sided relationships in the workplace. Someone gets a crush and people start talking. Sooner or later, life gets difficult for everyone.
And we're talking from personal experience here, are we?
I'm sorry. Forget I said anything.
Oh, what's wrong?
Oh, one of the kids must have left it behind. The whole house was a speedway for a few days. You miss them, don't you?
Don't miss the noise.
I know what you mean. But they do say that it's different when they're your own.
Is that what they say?
Yep.
They also say kids don't come cheap.
But we've got money. The mortgage is under control and we're both working.
That's the thing. I'd rather wait until we had some decent savings so one of us could stay home with them till they go to school.
Them? Well, if we're going to have a whole brood of them, then we might as well get working at it.
When we're ready.
But if we wait for the perfect moment, it might never happen. And lots of people are worse off than us, and it doesn't stop there.
Well, maybe it should. They put more thought into buying a house or going on holiday than they do into starting a family.
Yeah, but that's not us. We've been talking about this forever.
And whenever we do, we get into a fight.
I don't want to fight.
Neither do I.
I do want a baby, though.
You always have to have the last word, don't you?
You do.
You do.
You do. Don't worry, you'll find somewhere to live soon. But tomorrow, you're not even going to think about it.
I won't have time to. I'm working.
And after that?
I thought you were going to surprise me.
I am.
Well, give me a clue. If you're taking me to a day spa, I need to mentally prepare.
Oh, right. Your punishment for dragging me to some jumped-up flea market.
You loved it.
Yeah, I did. And the day spa will have to wait. Whew. If you must know, we're going to the movies.
Is that all you could come up with?
I got us tickets to an advanced screening in gold class. You know, big comfy chair, food, booze.
Are you talking? What are we seeing?
Your other girlfriend.
Hey?
Michelle Piper. She's the one you've got a thing for, right?
I don't have a thing for her. I just said she'd be looking pretty good for
Yeah,
it.
yeah, don't rub it in. Thought we'd just check out my competition together.
You're on. Can't wait.
What's all this?
Bank statements.
Oh, yuck. Put it away. It's too early.
Have you made any plans for November 2010?
No.
How about February? Any plans to run off to India? I might need you here.
Scotty, what are you doing?
Provided things go our way, it gives us most of next year to get some decent savings together, plus 3 months this year if we start now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
February plus 9 months.
You want to have a baby next year?
And another one the year after if we don't quite get it right.
What are you talking about? It's going to be perfect.
Of course it will.
You're serious, aren't you?
And I'm serious about saving too. And the best way to do that is to get a flatmate.
Yeah, okay. Tanya's boyfriend, Ben, he's looking for a place.
Yeah, someone like him would be great.
Call him.
He'll still be in bed. I'll catch him later on at work.
Are you sure we have to wait until next year?
Did you see the
curtain twitching next door? Mr. Fitzgibbon. He likes to know what's going on.
He's probably just stunned to see yet another gorgeous woman moving in. Do you want a hand?
Oh, no thanks, we've got it. I'll put the jug on.
I was going to make you breakfast, you know, give you the official welcome, but I need to nip to the supermarket first. You can come with me if you like.
No, don't bother. I want to make breakfast for you guys.
With what?
Oh, there's got to be something in that enormous fridge.
Well, there's fruit here.
Uh-huh. Cream, have you got flour? Mm-hmm. Well, we're in business, so you can help me make pancakes.
Oh.
I'll go have a shower.
Go for it. I'll give you a yell when they're ready. Dad used to make pancakes when I was a kid. I loved watching him flip them. One time this one landed on his head, but I think he did it on purpose, anything for a laugh.
It sounds like fun.
What about your dad? What's he like?
He died when I was really little. I don't remember him.
Well, that's awful.
It's okay. So long ago.
Yeah, but you must have felt it, though, not having him around when you were growing up.
Oh, well, I didn't know any different. I had Mum. That was enough. Who needs men, right?
Oh, at least Dad knew his place in the kitchen, flipping pancakes.
The CEO apologises. Usually he shows the new consultants around himself, but Callum is in a conference in Wellington, so...
Busy man, obviously.
And you too, by the looks of things. Last stop, Africa. What brings you to Ferndale?
Oh, well, this is home. New Zealand, I mean, which makes it the obvious place to start a family.
Oh, when's the baby due?
At least 9 months after I've found the perfect girl, so you've been warned I'm on the hunt.
Oh. This is our new medical consultant, Oliver Ritchie. He has an extensive knowledge in infectious diseases.
Treating them, that is.
And this is our surgical consultant, Chris Warner.
Famous Dr. Warner.
Oh, please, just call me Chris.
Pardon me if this seems rude, but consultant, not HOD.
No, you get tired of pen pushing after a while.
This is our surgical HOD, Gabrielle Jacobs.
Your work precedes you. I'm sure I've read one of your papers. Success rates of non-pharmaceutical interventions in isolated communities of Sarawak.
Sounds like me.
Mrs. Wilson! Hey! Oh, no, I'm so sorry. Mrs. Wilson has dementia.
I knew one of you had to be mad.
I'm so sorry, I couldn't stop.
It's okay, I'm fine, fine.
And this is Shanti Kumari. She's one of our senior nurses. Shanti, this is Oliver Ritchie.
Are you sure that you're not hurt?
I'm fine, really. I'm glad I was there to break your fall.
Go on. If you don't, I will. Did I put too much vanilla in?
Oh, no, it's fine.
What's wrong?
It's stupid.
Tell me.
Okay, somebody at work thinks you've been hitting on me.
You're joking.
See, I told you I'm stupid.
Who?
Oh, it doesn't matter, it's nothing. I feel like an idiot for even mentioning it.
Well, I guess it's not that ridiculous, is it? Well, I'm not hitting on you, but I can understand why people might think I am. I mean, we've gotten pretty close pretty quick.
Yeah, we have.
And I think it's only fair that I tell you I do swing both ways.
Oh.
That doesn't mean I want to jump you.
I know.
But if I've said anything to make you feel uncomfortable, I'm sorry.
You haven't.
Are you sure?
Do we know how to pick flatmates or what? This looks amazing.
Do you mind? Morgan and I were having a private conversation.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to snap. Help yourself.
I know it's annoying, Mr. Kelly, but if you just let us take you back to your ward, we'll sort it out there, I promise. I'm sorry, I don't understand you.
This is our nursing manager, but I'll introduce you when he's not busy.
Libby, you don't have a pen and paper, do you?
Pen, yes. Paper, no.
What's that?
It's your CV.
I think we can sacrifice it for a good cause, don't you? He's dysphasic, right?
Yeah, we have a notebook back in his ward, but it's the only way he can make sense.
But I forgot to bring it.
There you go. I had to guess that was either thank you or who the hell are you?
I wouldn't mind knowing.
This is Oliver Ritchie. He's our new medical consultant.
James Scott. Hi. Everyone calls me Scotty.
Do you mind?
No. Looks like you know what you're doing.
I've treated a few CVAs in my time. It doesn't mean I know what you're going through, but I can imagine how frustrating it must be. Good call. I think he's requesting a detour. I'd take you there myself if I knew the way.
Well, that could be our next stop.
Thanks. I'll buy you coffee.
Gold class, that sounds flash.
Yeah, Tanya's flashed out.
So what's the movie?
Oh, who cares if it's got Michelle Pfeiffer in it? I'm there.
I heard that.
Hey, we are going to get something to eat before the movie, aren't we? I'm starving.
About that, Scotty's asked me to do the rest of the day as shift coordinator. I didn't feel like I could say no.
What, you mean you can't go?
I'll make it up to you, I promise.
Oh, that's cool. You show those nurses what you're made of.
You're too soft. If you cancelled a date with her, I would never hear the end of it.
What will you do?
Sulk.
It seems a shame to waste the tickets. I'm sure if you told Scotty
You
that...
think I wasn't serious about furthering my career, Mum?
Don't worry. Look, I'll find something to do.
Oh, you're not working this afternoon, are you? Perfect. Enjoy the movie.
Oh, don't be silly. Ben doesn't want to spend the day with me.
What, now you're cancelling on me too? Come on, we'll throw popcorn at the people in the cheap seats.
Has Nicole got a boyfriend?
No girlfriend either, as far as I can tell. She's bi.
You are kidding. How do you know that?
She told me.
Where did you find that out when she was hitting on you before? Oh, come on, Morgan. She was all over you. Now it makes sense.
Have you been talking to Maya?
No?
Well, she said the same thing, that Nicole's been hitting on me at work.
Well, she would know. I mean, her gaydar's got to be better than yours.
But I talked to Nicole and she laughed.
Well, she's not going to admit it, is she? Not if she thinks you're not keen. She's probably got this 6-month seduction plan all worked out. That's why she moved in.
And you thought it was going to be with you.
Well, I didn't imagine it. She was flirting with me.
You can have her. Actually, no, you can't. Because, for once, I want to have a flatmate who's just a flatmate without one of us falling into bed with them.
Well, I'm not going to make any promises, and I wouldn't if I was you either. Nicole seems to me like she's the kind of girl that gets what she wants.
Hello again.
Hi.
My homework, Libby kindly gave me a quarter of an hour to read and review.
Well, she's good like that. Nothing if not efficient. So you're the new medical consultant.
That's me.
Please tell me you're not lying there because you felt dizzy. I'm sure I heard your head hit the floor.
Okay, you got me. I'm feeling slightly delirious and my vision's a tiny bit blurred.
Really?
In my professional opinion, it's either too much coffee or not enough.
Well, I'm making, so would you like one or not?
Yes, please.
Oh, this thing's confusing. I've never really used it.
I'll give you a lesson if you like. Anatomy of the espresso machine. This here is commonly known as the doohickey, also referred to in some cultures as the thingamajig.
Is that right?
Hey, I might not know what it's called. At least I know what it does.
Well, go on then.
No, you're making it, not me. You won't learn if you don't try.
Okay, well, the coffee goes in here. I know that much.
And this thing's called the tamper, hence the expression tamper tantrum when a barista gets really mad.
Aw, helping the newbie settle in now, we shan't. That's nice.
Dr. Ritchie was just showing me how the coffee machine works.
Oh, you want to be careful, Shanti. Those things get pretty hot.
That's one thing I never had to do much of. Flat hunting. People married younger in those days, and there was no such thing as mixed flatting, not when I was starting out.
Come on, this is the swinging 60s we're talking about.
70s, if you don't mind. It's a different world now, of course. Tanya could ask you to move in with her, and nobody would blink an eye.
Yeah, I don't think she's going to somehow.
What is wrong with the girl? She doesn't know how good she's got it. Oh, sorry. You don't need me poking my nose in.
That's okay.
But I know what it's like to have a bossy mother-in-law. Oh, Nan Jeffries, she was a nightmare. Didn't matter what I did, it was wrong. She loved Ian to bits, I'll give her that. I suppose she thought she was protecting him.
What, from your evil clutches?
I used to shake every time I saw her. I tried to get around her once with a batch of scones. I made the mistake of making them better than hers. I shouldn't be so horrible. She can't have had much of a life.
Ah, don't be polite. Tell me what you really thought of her.
All right. She was a mean-spirited, cantankerous old bear who stayed that way until the day she died. There. I'm not that bad, am I?
Not even close. I'll tell you when you are.
Hi. Hi. Do you want one?
Oh, no thanks. By the way, I talked to Nicole.
Oh.
Yeah, it was embarrassing, but I thought I should clear the air. Nicole's definitely not interested. She thought it was a great joke. So, now we all know.
Good.
Because I'd hate to think there are any rumours flying around.
No, there aren't, I promise you.
because I think I've had enough of being talked about. You know what it's like.
Yeah, I do.
Hi, are you on a break?
Oh, getting back to it.
No, I was going to make some coffee.
The machine's all yours?
See ya.
Bye. Maya, I couldn't help but overhear you and Morgan talking before.
I'm sorry if it sounded...
Don't be sorry. Look, I reckon I'm lucky to be working here. You obviously care about your staff, and that's cool.
Well, I hope it didn't sound inappropriate.
Not at all. It was just a misunderstanding. Why would it be inappropriate?
Oh, and can you also remove Mr. King's room drain, please?
Yes, sure.
Thank you.
It's official. The handsome Dr. Ritchie is on board as of tomorrow. Here we are.
Wow, well-travelled, well-qualified.
It doesn't say there, but he's single too.
Oh, he's going to break a few hearts.
Oh, I heard he already bowled over one of the nurses.
Oh, are you sure? I heard it was the other way around.
Ha ha ha.
I think she was trying to throw herself into his arms,
Excuse me, I am a married woman.
which makes it even more shocking.
And what was that in the staff room before? Dr. Ritchie was just showing me how to use the coffee machine.
He was.
So what's he like close up? Did you get a good look?
Stop it.
No, seriously, some guys are really hot from across the room and then you get close up and their complexion is really bad.
Big open pores. I hate that.
All the wonky eyes.
Oh. Listen to you two. It's like you're back in high school. I do not look at men that way.
Liar.
Don't worry, we won't tell Scotty. Promise.
Okay, Oliver is a good-looking man. He's handsome. All right. He's more than that. He's hot. Are you happy now?
I am. I think I might like working here.
Of course, Graham thought that he had first dibs because he had known me forever, and his mother and my mother were best friends. But Trevor was captain of the first 15, and therefore the cat's pajamas. Oh. Anyway, there I am on the dance floor with Ian, and they both march over. 10 minutes later, Graham and Trevor are limping home with black eyes, and Ian and I are looking for a quiet little corner in the room.
Oh, poor Graham and Trevor.
It was probably my own fault for encouraging them. I really didn't know how to say no. I don't mean like that.
Of course not. I'm sure you're a good girl.
I was. Then, it was later I went off the rails.
Oh, yeah?
I might have to know you a bit better before I tell you that one. We should get going. Oh, it can't be.
What?
Well, according to this, we're already 5 minutes late. Oh, that's what you get for letting me go on. Oh, come on. If we make a move now, I'm sure we can see the most of it.
Let's not bother. I already know how it finishes. They end up together.
How do you know that?
Oh, I've seen it before. Different title, different actors. Although I must admit, the lead was a draw card. But stuff that, you're more entertaining.
I hope I'm not as predictable.
Ended up with your lead man. Restore my faith in romantic drama. Tell me chapter 2 of the Yvonne and Ian saga. What happened after the dance party, eh?
Well, that's a whole other story. Another pot of tea, please.
And the dessert menu.
What? Shanti, there's no earthquake?
Ignore me.
How can I ignore you when you're crouching at my feet?
I don't have time. Dr. Ritchie.
Who?
The new guy. I don't want him to see me.
Hi, I'm Oliver Ritchie. I start here tomorrow. They told me I need to organise an ID badge.
Oh, right. Of course. One moment, please. Oh, yes. Well, all the paperwork's done, so I will have your card ready for you first thing tomorrow morning.
Thanks. And you are?
Gerald. Gerald Tippett.
Thank you, Gerald Tippett. Nice to meet you.
And you. And have you met James Scott?
Oh, how's it go? We're old mates.
Yeah, there's a couple of things I'd like to run through with you before tomorrow.
Sure, let's do it.
I'm not even going to ask.
Please don't. You haven't seen Morgan, have you? I asked her to put a catheter in a patient that was ages ago and it still hasn't been done.
Oops. Morgan got busy and she asked me to do it. I forgot.
You're not even supposed to be in the same room.
I know, but things got really quiet and Morgan was rushed off her feet, so I popped over to help.
No, this is happening too often. Don't let your personal relationships interfere with your work.
It wasn't anything like that. It was just one nurse helping another.
Well, I'm sure you meant well, but in the future you need to do as you're told. And if you don't, I'll be giving you an official warning.
Got it.
There you are. Mr. Gibbons' catheter.
I'll do it now.
Please.
Was she giving you a hard time again?
I can take it.
You better get back to the water.
Hey, I'm due for a break in 10. Make me in the stuff room?
Sure.
Thankfully, she loves the patio furniture, so all sorted and no harm done.
Speaking of, Tanya, she'll be wanting to know if we enjoyed the film. Hello.
Hi, how was the movie?
The movie?
Tell her they got married at the end. It was beautiful. I cried.
Actually, we didn't quite make it.
What have you been doing for 3 hours?
Talking? Well, I have. Ben's been listening.
Excuse me, little boy's room.
Where are you?
At the IV. Longest lunch I've had in a while.
Oh, Mum, you haven't been boring Ben with your life story, have you? Well, I asked him if he was bored and he said no. Of course he did. He's too polite. Put him on, will you?
Well, he's not here right now. I'll get him to call you back. I'll have to go. Bye. Put that away. Use this one.
I'm more than happy to split it.
Most of it was mine anyway.
Because I was too busy yakking.
Go on.
I owe you and Tanya a trip to the movies.
Don't be silly.
Oh, thanks for the tip.
I'm in a good mood. It wouldn't be after a few hours in the company of this lovely lady.
Tell the truth. You were bored to tears.
I had a very pleasant afternoon.
Thank you. Oh, Ben. Call Tanya.
You would not believe how good it is to be home.
You look like you could do with one of these.
Yes, please.
And some good news.
Well, you still want to have a baby? That would be good enough for me, because after the way the things have gone today, I would not be surprised if you had changed your mind.
Yes, I still want to have a baby. And I found us a new flatmate.
Already?
As soon as he gets the big tick from you, of course, I invited him around for a drink.
Well, I thought that I said that...
Oh, Shanti. Meet Oliver Ritchie.
Actually, we've already bumped into each other. Hi, Shanti.
Desperate times.
The way things are, I'm going to be letting people go.
Call for dodgy dealings.
You're a fool if you think you don't need security.
Keep your hands to yourself.
You need me.
Shortland Street. Next. TV2.